This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. I personally think that would make a lot more sense for me to replace the battery in the electric can air thingy-a-bob. Because it's dead.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. We have a bit, you have a bit of time? Yeah.
I am gladdened.
You know, it's funny, I could have probably played this game for 12 hours and I would have been fine. I probably would have never went to bed. Look here, we rebuilt the town defense barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrances into town. Plus, we doubled the guards and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanted to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things. On far more threat. Not quite bad, I say, but when one of them has a following, while getting rid of them can be a bit of a touche.
This is...
The hell are you doing to this town, Barton?
Huh?
Sir Gastrix. What business brings you here? Don't play fool, Barton. Explain that special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here right before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money, sir, carelessly. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Materia will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one fueling our funding from donations to the town lending figures? Surely you had costs.
What?
Where did he hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why those barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye, Sir Gastrius.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way. How dare he push a wee laddie. Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now, head on home. Scary armor is talking. It's talking?
What? Don't
be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary of a fellow? Nah, he's just fallen victim to Joshua Sneaky's little mechanicians? I don't even know how to say that. I've got to keep my guard up.
But then...
And I proved to Gostrius that no injustice will be happening on my watch.
All right.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell ye, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess he was a clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Though I thought him as a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gostrius. I've got some naive in me, and it's just
If so,
my
then.
tragedy. If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I got inspired.
Oh, what?
What anything is on more than the nerves about it. He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Asterix just prowling about. You know, for your sake too, I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner and inquire removing... That's excessive.
That sort of
Not at
thing
all.
is-
Threats still linger about the town. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved. So long.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own town anymore, and I thought we left things to Bourbon. We finally have some peace and quiet.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Say.
Just can't stand it.
In 3 days?
now?
Really? Oh. Yeah.
Hello again.
Isn't that?
Thank you. Then,
And as a group, all the village sick drank the medicine the newly arrived man has brought with them. Doing so made their pain vanish into euphoria. Soon, even those in good health started to partake in the miracle medicine.
however,
But I soon discovered that the effects were not long-lasting. Illness that appeared to have been cured soon relapsed. And worse still, the afflicted found their symptoms even more painful than before. We need more medicine, the sick cried. The medicine man, now is in short supplies, raised his prices, yet the sick continued to pay what he asked, despite its effects growing weaker and weaker. Until finally the village was too poor to pay, the man disappeared, leaving the sick withering in agony behind him. The old woman was true to us, someone whispered, and the villagers hurriedly went to find her and beg for forgiveness. The old woman did not blame the villagers, simply handing them her bitter medicine. This time the sick endured the terrible effects and began to recover. The villagers asked the old woman, "Why did you save us? Did you not deserve punishment for rejecting you?" Quietly, the old woman replied, If a life can be saved, I will save it." The old woman continued to treat those who were suffering, asking for nothing in return, and eventually came to the celebrated as the Healer's King. Some believe the Healer's King was one of the Masari, although voicing such heresy is forbidden by the Sanctus Church. Heretics to speak of things like this, given my position, and I couldn't say why, but I felt like it was a tale you needed to hear. But much like the old woman's medicine, the truth often leaves a bitter taste. Such is my thought on the matter anyway. We can't even imagine that the Sanctor is going through right now. But I'm telling, if you're telling us helped you, I'm glad.
All right.
I'm getting there.
Well then.
Time marches
I wonder
on.
if Kathy hasn't popped up because of my things.
Have a look.
I hope this package has made it to you safely and you'll find it content useful. However, I can assist you, I will. In Syria.
Hey.
So about the Coliseum in Briarhaven, we've heard that there's a rank league thing we've been got going on there. If you ran, you race up in ranks, and every time you do, you get a reward. How intriguing, William. What you say we visit? Well, I have nothing else to do.
Well then.
Just lovely.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna save though.
Really now?
This is the best.
Currently holding a rank league tournament. If you want to participate, first you'll have to test your abilities with a certified battle.
Whoa.
In order to fight here, you must prove your strength in battle. There are rewards we prove, right? So no sound easy.
What'll it be?
Let's give it a shot.
Let's have a good click.
Let's give it our all.
Got it.
Let's have a good.
Did I get the whole team? I do get the whole team. Fuckers. Gonna learn real fast. Oh, you? If I could figure out your weakness, it's gonna be really easy.
All right. This is just what I need. That didn't work. That didn't do a
Observe
thing.
pugilist. I'll run you through.
No holding back.
Ow! This poison. Pokenbird's
It
poison.
won't hold back.
We've got to cure her before the toxins begin.
Free.
Behold this power. Howling. Sorry, my mistake.
Toxins have come. They yet cling to life.
Swordmaster.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Bravo.
Incredible fight, and what in the world was that magic used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You're definitely earned the place in the rank league. First off, you need to rank. You take your rank.
Mission accomplished. Huh.
Okay, what happens next? In rank league, you participate against challengers in the same rank tier. Since you only just completed the your bronze 3, Bronze 2, Bronze 1, you'll fight through the higher rank. At which point you'll receive a special award. But the highest rank is Gold 1 if you can make it to that.
I see.
Sounds like a pretty big commitment, but I suppose it's still a great place to get some practice.
Well,
All right then. Where to?
let's go.
Also, I should probably heal everyone.
What now?
Everyone's already healed. Cool.
Say, just can't stand it.
Hello again.
Remember the tale of the medicine? If you're so inclined, I can reenact it for you once more.
Hey there.
Thank you.
So it's just the same story, okay.
All right.
Damn. It's getting close. It's creeping up on that.
Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
About the currents.
It seems like the tide has calmed down a bit too. We should be able to set off for arbitrary tomorrow. Considering Fadelio still on the mend, how about we spend the rest of the day helping people out?
I too will. So? Just lovely.
Please, I beseech you.
All right then.
Oh yeah, it is sell day.
All right then.
Well, I have potions. I have everything I need, so I'm not really.
All right then. Where
We are
to?
gonna go.
Let's go.
We're literally just gonna try to increase imagination as much as we can.
Say, just can't stand it. You're not serious.
Hello again.
Hey there.
Thank you.
All right. Well then.
Okay, now the story starts again. That was drunk.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Of course he worries. It's fucking your brother.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a possibility.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell?
Hi.
No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
We can see in his eyes that it's an
Yes,
issue.
That should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio, hang on.
Yeah, I don't think these two are bad people. They're just working underneath a really bad person.
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
I literally just said that.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I fucking love this. It's just...
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Uh... 36 degrees Celsius is still fucking hot.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Yeah, it's the old world.
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember?
I'm still very curious about this whole old world, like, thing. More probably has more to tell, but...
Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Well then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us. Wish us a safe journey, thanks to the tides. I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include the sacred rite, where the dragon god statue is set alight in the ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? I gotta pick someone.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical Magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young.
Dragon Age the Veilguard is on sale. I might just pick it up tomorrow.
Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
That man just ran. Oh, the girls are over there.
Time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Oh, Hulkenberg's gonna love this.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, just delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Fourth and students ML.
Sounds. I feel quite. Right.
Oh no, Steve's drunk.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old long times ago people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Oh no. You got these two, Hulkenberg and Euphora, just drunk. Well, one's drunk. One might be higher than a kite. Then you had Hulkenberg, not Hulken, and fucking. Okay.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone? Have you decided on someone?
Hockenberg. That was such an easy. Gotta pick the main waifu, right? Feasts are truly just a joyous occasion, are they not? And the food is the most wondrous parade of the new delight, one after another. Especially that dragon's here, was it? The moment it graced my tongue, I was floating on clouds, ascending towards the heavens. I most generously attempted to force Stroll to experience it. He had the gall to say, "Get away from me, you lush." I thought him so modest. Perhaps I assured too much about him.
Hold on.
Wait.
Such a baseline accusation. Me, a former royal knight, to assume that act of disgracefully? I would never.
No.
A moment. Did I truly? Preposterous. My dishonorable conduct, witnessed by others. Forget all you saw. Banish from the memory from your mind. This is an order of my rest. Wait, under the pillar of fire, I need but a moment. I shall splash some water on my face and will be there immediately. And you saw nothing this night. From what I understand, we'll write our wish on a piece of paper and cast in the fire. What about you? My wish, you ask? Good question indeed.
Truth is.
Truth to be told, I was at loss as to what I should wish for. But then I saw your face and I realized that perhaps I knew all along that this was what I wanted. If your decision has been made, let's write it down and cast it upon the flame.
All right.
And that's all we're to do. With that, the Dragon God should give our desires an audience. Or should they say?
Hail.
How William care to offer a guess as what I wish for? More fruit.
Sure.
What?
In your opinion, me so low. Though I suppose it's not inaccurate to say I couldn't refuse a divine cornucopia. At first I considered wishing Shirley for His Highness' safety, but I thought that it would be appropriate to ask for more.
I'd say
I wish not only for the prince's safety, but for you and all our comrades. What I wish for is victory. Perhaps I ask too much, but I think being in your company long enough has taught me that we must dream recklessly. I thought myself a mere knight protecting the prince, yet now I find myself under your I guess instead. The return that protection tenfold gives me new strength every day. That is, hold on. The most fabulous find. An expected piece of draftwood, balanced most perfectly by swinging in an arc.
Fret not.
I will carve it into a fine weapon. I believe it will prove to be most useful. Hearing that ensures the effort of you will. I shall bear you in mind. Okay.
Let us go.
Now then, shall we return to the run room? I have an axe there that is identically suited for your task. You're gonna ask me a question. So I'm wondering if I went to someone else, I would got something different.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Oh, don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs. And I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Look at the eyes. He's like, no.
So?
Well, it's a big day, so let's make sure we...
I
When we first arrived, I never thought we would be making the journey to Alberia in hopes in our hearts. And let the waves rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come. I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down.
Well,
I just hope we can get out here without being attacked.
I beg your pardon, but...
While William sent will be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and I'll miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil.
What do you want to do?
Part of the island. Well.
Good night.
So the brothers know. Or at least... Well, yeah, the brothers know.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I am sad to leave this island. If for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Briohaven in Martyria. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is twice as many meals. Wow, are you really taking this hard? Well, when you said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
I don't need to buy anything before heading out.
Okay then.
When you're ready.
Grand, isn't it?
Oh, that's here. One got over here now. That's interesting.
Well, now, what are we on about?
I don't know.
All right then.
Let's go see.
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
That's 18.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really? I found new power.
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability.
How do I know how many I have for... I need 5 more. I can do 5 more.
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That's 21.
I see.
Oh.
I see a number of archetypes you studied has grown. Very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you.
I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This 22.
I see. A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating. This
This
right, all right?
23.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I like hers is the color that her hair is. Same thing as like Strolls and everyone else.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course. Oh.
My power swells forth.
I see. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I'm literally just stacking mag right now because I need the...
I have retained my edge.
So I have 20 on myself. That's what you're saying. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what is the quest actually? So you got wind, fire.
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I must. I've acquired a new ability. It seems I've grown.
All right.
Oh shit! What? I can put light damage on me now.
That is... All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of stacked right now. Got it. What about you? Can I put something else on you? Nope, I cannot. What about you? I can. Increase Cass's defense. What is this? I'm really tempted to get this for her.
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And get that up to rank 10.
I see. A new means of protection. I've acquired a new power. To greater heights. I've acquired a new power.
Increase hit rate by 10%. Boost increase for the archetype are in the same lineage. So now I can do this. And this is wild what I'm about to do. Oh, let's do that.
All right.
I'm really tempted to take this off for reasons. You can put one more on. What can be really good with it?
All right.
Beg pardon?
Oi there!
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? Dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
Fucking.
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Baplin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
I know, like, look at the...
We'll be back, with some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Fine, wind will have us making landfall by the morrow. Trip, 3 days travel. So we'll only have to endure 1 day of a rocket.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Take care of and don't tumble overboard.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed. All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Need my imagination.
Actually,
William, would you join me a bit for meditation?
I'm very happy.
Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. You can see like the enemy right in front of us. I haven't been able to focus, completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirit.
What do you think?
How's your first meditations?
However,
That's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions how whenever I manage to calm my mind though, this practice. Such as one time when I saw an ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Louise and bring peace.
I too will.
True, sinners certainly will win the day, and I'm inspired to be one who can be counted on and help resolve despite when they arise.
I realized.
I too once lost my way. I know how to help others in the same circumstance.
Oh, you.
I feel like it will really come true if you say so. Your words have a mysterious sort of power. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, yet I've done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to complete so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you.
Hey.
I'm very happy.
We're on a bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path much clearer, so I'm glad that we can talk today.
Now then.
Imagination. Why, that's...
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
We should reach the city by city the day after tomorrow.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
See how those plants are doing. Reminds me a bit of the bashes we used to have with the other. That's the biggest surprise. Never seen her so. Ah, never mind. Forget what I was saying. Anything. place.
You did it! Whoa. Did you know?
Bro, these seas in only one day. So, well, lots of things were something. If you see you can use, then guess you can.
All right then. What now?
My power swells forth.
I literally increased her thing up to 17.
That is...
All right then.
Let's go.
All right then.
Let's go.
Get some money.
Understood.
Speaking of,
how many times have we done laundry together now? We're getting better and better at it.
Huh?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Monetario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altaberry remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its peoples have perfected the art of piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom. This will, I suppose, that will be the stage of our confrontation with Luis.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes up.
So?
About time we made it to the mountains. Never much minded the sea travel myself. Basilia, though, he turns green at the sight.
Hey.
Seems like Dell's foot is all healed up now, thanks to Lady Rella. Now, what's got you looking so pleased? But can't make sense of all of this.
All right then.
hey. Now then.
Two-handed, one-handed katanas. Swords have all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize a blade weight for heavy swings and thrusts.
However,
but when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana blade. Touch one of those, but even by accident, you could lose some fingers.
Got it.
Yeah.
Exactly, all weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to get distracted by handling them.
All right.
I need to get the other two up. Yeah, the blade which poses us the highest threat is not the shop one, but the doll. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it the most. Perhaps is postponed.
Come look at this.
Allah's going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. What am I about to see?
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Wow.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard a sheer cliff before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of this would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Damn, boar face Sanctrius Solo. What is Alkenberg doing? What's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your guts and yell in such a manner. I am reminded of the time you were yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I say I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn.
Yes.
I would also like to try the screaming. Really intended to do it, but the voices won't come out at all. This girl is too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about?
All right.
As for me...
Oh, then I suppose it's old Nanner's turn. I prepare a list of compliments that I wish I would react to all on a daily basis, and for rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should go back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
Bombs away!
But as always, I've drawn this place here.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain.
We have another one.
As twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Well, we got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we're in Alberti, well, you know what's going to happen.
All right then.
Let's go.
Pardon me.
Oh, William, are you free for the moment? I'm just finishing meditating, and I'd like to talk to you a bit, if you don't mind. I've only heard about the outside world from import books. in my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel these lands myself. I never should have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad we have met. I have met you and everyone else, William.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course.
I know I lack the experience, but I want to only contribute to this effort. I am grateful for your guidance and encouragement. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about the trip, such as this one. She said, make sure to keep one eye out on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began your journey, William? Must admit.
All right.
That's gonna reach 5 very soon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
God. I kind of wish, I'm gonna be honest. This only the way further until we reach Altaberry. The city is likely abuzz with activities related to Saints' Day. I wonder if Luis is already here. Sooner or later, we have to track Adios over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they'll leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eyes and say every word like you truly believe it.
All right then.
Got a sec?
All right then.
Hey. Now then.
Spend time with strong weapons.
All right.
Nira speaking.
We got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altaberry's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Very eerie.
Just look at it.
This is an area defined by numerous valleys. The bridges connected the flatlands to increase the amount of places in which people may live. Oh, that makes sense. But these bridges were to fall in battle, whereas people would end up isolated. Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of the people who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied of the dignity of proper burial.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think something on this scale happen again. It brings me no pleasure to see it. Yet this vulnerable to experience the cold reality of the battle beyond the legend of tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the magla that drifts about the place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to the end here.
All right.
Hey.
That.
Hey.
Don't refrain from doing that again. Things of this manner are not to be for. Rhaenyra's, I'm surprised you put any stock in your scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I thought you'd give credit for. Too true, too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower.
Well then.
That we make, yep.
That's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
Oh, an
the
actual
seat of
cutscene.
Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure? The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised?
That's the reason why I don't like
At
Luis.
times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reason?
Luis is literally written like Griffith. He will do anything in his power, even killing loved ones, to just obtain his goal. He does not care.
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the 2nd day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Luis, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
Got it.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt?
Because he's Griffith.
I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now...
No, not Luis.
You made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of...
If it is a Mustari-owned meanery seek, then we know of one in the center of town called Skywood Tavern. It's recalled to be it is being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its mysterious roots.
Certainly.
Dia Frieko Street.
Well met, eh?
I'm going. It's -5 degrees? So it's like 20-something degree. 20... I want to say 25, 24 degrees. I might be a little bit off by that.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
$23. I said 25 and 24, so I was... Math was a little bit off, but close enough.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition. Hold tight the crown now. You're not serious.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
Oi! Now what am I to do?
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a Ujif. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mystari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here.
He knows actual something about her mother.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mystari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler. Which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
Dude, Stroll was like, oh my god.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense, someone without combat ability, or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up, and things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit,
I haven't seen
and with
anything on
practically
that.
zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Let's see. No, because people's been rating perfectly fine. So I...
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it.
Depending on the question.
Besides,
We always know this.
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Maybe if we use magic to attack him?
No, it's gotta be the lance, or the attack won't land.
No.
But it's true that we'd be better served by an attack at long range.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Code, we went over this of like... I don't talk about any, like... Now, if you want to talk about, like, Disney movies on, you know, like how Inside Out 2 is, like, one of the biggest movie or whatever, that's fine. But I don't talk about real-world events on this channel at all. Unless it's, like, WWE, football, sports in general, video games, movies, comic books, stuff like that. Yeah, it's Disney, but it's not like... It's not stuff I'm going to talk about on this channel, personally.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides... Laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but... I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
All right. I'll do it.
Talking about esports?
Thanks.
The thing that I don't watch?
We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know shit about hockey sticks. Like, whenever I talk about things, I went on a rant earlier in the stream about, like, why Phase 4 and 5 of Marvel is not great. But, like, that's the stuff that I normally talk about. But, like, I talk about things that I actually obviously know, right? Like, I don't want to throw things at a dartboard and say I know it. If I don't know it, I'm not gonna talk about it. And, like, I'll look up information about it maybe later whenever I have time, but, like, that's just kind of how things are. Don't get even colder at night, so try not to get sick.
All right then.
The fact that the lance pass mustard is a treatment of Nura's skill. Sometimes that man has achieved truly amazing things. The fuck?
Huh.
By a stranger drinks among his people, but celebration didn't go stiff drink.
At last.
Well, it's finally Saints Day. Luis will show his face and the real Lance. No.
Good night.
Like, I talk about my waifus on here. Oh, what are these two up to?
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
It can, to a point, can. Code, I like how you're just like, can we talk about this? Can we talk about that? And I'm just like...
Well, yeah, obviously, but...
I'm like,
what we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like. I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry, whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on,
He
and
knows.
the age of a new king draws nearer.
Wait. Someone's snitching. Who's snitching, though?
The Saints' Day festivities in Algebri will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God! And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in, even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now.
By a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island.
I'm kind of wondering, is it someone that's in the current party, or is it someone that's been watching us the entire time? I don't think it's the brothers. Can't be Hulkenberg. I don't think it can be Hulkenberg. Stroll, no. It could be the songstress. I could see that because he did leave. Could also be the million and other 2 people we've helped.
Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
It could be the songstress. It also could be him too. This guy. But also someone could have sneaked out while everyone was sleeping too. I just don't think anyone's in the party gonna do that. But I'm not quite sure.
Infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You 3 will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Okay, I
All right,
know
then.
automatically.
What now?
The play I have is not going to work. So. Hulkenberg Stroll can stay in my party. You can go away before I can go in.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go stock up on stuff and so on and so forth for this battle.
right?
All right then.
Right, over this.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Got a lovely discount.
What do you think?
It's a hell of a lot better than what I had originally. I heard.
Very nice.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It's +3 strength, +3 magic.
What now?
Do I have any more of those? Nope. Okay.
What now?
Very nice.
Now then. Now then. All right then.
Beg pardon.
You're not serious. Hang on. That's the one. Who'll take the crown now?
Well.
You're not serious.
All right then.
Up here.
How grand. How grand.
That's
I just realized, is that one emote Britney Spears?
Huh. Ah, close.
All right then.
Okay, so there should be a service door somewhere.
Ah, close.
Check this out.
Well, I have the best armor I can get in the game right now. There's not much else I can do.
Got it.
God has left the post. Jonah has done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service interest for us as well. Let us enter the remain place unseen.
All right.
Infiltration successful.
So,
This way should lead backstage. From there, we can climb up to the roof, then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
And en route to the auditorium, just on the other side, I'll have to lure those bastards. I said bastards. You know, henceforth, brothers out somewhere. Dude, my brain. Been streaming too long. Joel and I will secure the exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let all do our part to regroup. Good luck.
let's go. All right.
I'm sure of it.
There. Understood. Let's go on our way then.
First,
What?
oh,
Why is this happening?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
look.
Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from here. What's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Oh, bollock. Did I drop it somewhere?
Hey,
Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just I seem I dropped my key somewhere. So now I can't open this door. And of all the times it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to go get the spare. Now we've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually,
That man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key. So finding it will get our plans back on track. Let's secure the area.
if so,
then
oh my.
Say.
Okay, Army seems high a lot today.
I've done it now.
Actually,
Dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back.
Yes?
Why is this happening?
Honestly.
Why is this happening?
What's this?
What if...
What?
Really, I'm sorry, but I can't find my precious necklace. I've searched everywhere, and then I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I drop it in the hallway.
What if... This...
Oh, this is it. You found it. Thank you so much. My beloved gave this necklace to me, and we're unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? An exclusive preview of Saints Day play script. Okay, now I can... You got it for me. I'm saved. I don't have much to give you, thanks, but please take this.
Come on. That reminds me.
Thank you.
Oh, my
very
tooth.
much
You spent my distress and sought.
Is this perhaps...
Oh,
Yay, we've done it!
Oi! Whoa, isn't that?
Stay there.
What am I to do? I'm sure of it. Close your eye.
I'm supposed to get.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, it's her again.
That gives me an idea.
What is it? Why is this happening?
Oi!
I only have so many people I can ask about the cake.
Ridiculous.
Speaking of which...
That damned Louis.
Oh, but which action to undertake? Hey! Oh my!
An open love letter. And now we can go back to this dude and give him the love letter.
What if...
You've really helped
You
me out of
found
a
my
jam.
letter for me. I'm relieved. I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal.
What?
Family is newly ranks and supports Louise. He's a dancer in opera.
Much gratitude to you.
Well, it's good I did that. What the hell does that do?
What now?
I know who I can give that to.
Yay, we've done it!
We can finally proceed. Let's go.
Check this out.
Go backstage from there. Guess it makes sense that that there are gods, not many of them, though.
No.
You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
What?
What?
So apparently...
Take care of that.
What?
Ask Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dock forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, William.
Let's go.
The future is uncertain.
That is...
Yes, it just reported. We already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order. Rest assured, your eminence, I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the... We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Good grief.
It was getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order.
Now then.
Well, I suppose that's my cue. What's your cue?
Now! Take a look.
Gather here, and all the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round gotten their hands on a relic.
At last.
Here, cheering sounds like it's getting on the way. They'll probably have some official to do for a while. They'll start the actual.
Got a sec?
When we get into a fight, they'll target you for force since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure you keep an eye out on her, William.
Let's go.
We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you in uniform.
Let's hurry. No way! We got this! All right, we did it!
Come on! All right, how's that? We may yet find a use for it. Come on! We won't allow for any counterattacks. Summoner, come forth now.
Just keep it up, you
uncapable too.
You're hitting a weakness.
This here I go.
Your opening, Captain.
It is your turn.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
I'm capable too. We seem to have defeated them all.
Who's there?
Someone back there. Got caught anyway. Now we got no choice but to force our way through. Burner, who will kill his allies, and
Watch out!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Close your eyes.
If I hit their weakness.
Let's go.
One left. Here I go. It is your turn.
This can't be.
Come forth, royal soul!
I returned.
It's like a tag team right there, you know?
Yay, we've done it!
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Dogs or
Everyone
people?
all right?
Choice here. Oh, I missed something down there.
Oh, really now?
I shan't let you pass.
Summoner, come forth now.
Try this power.
Witness the power of Sanctism.
Take this.
Take this. I won't lose.
I pray you're ready. Heed me. Help me finish this.
Let's go. Aye. Stay sharp.
Son of that. Come at me.
I can do this. Come forth now.
Try this power.
Let's do this.
At least it does more, a couple more damage.
Here I go. Heed me. I've done it. Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
What now?
Okay. So I'm gonna end this recording right here. I'm not ending the stream, but I'm just ending the recording right here. So it's just a lot easier for me down the line. So let's continue the game though. Yeah. Hello everyone. If you like this video, then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!